For you, the film fan. I'm really sorry guys that I'm pretty late with this review of Dinner for Schmucks. Lately I've been trying to be consistent with my reviews, get them out there the day the movie airs. But you know, I was in Mexico for the past week and I just got back yesterday and I really want to see this movie, so I caught it last night with my friend Tom. Also, I'm wearing an Abercrombie & Fitch shirt right now, which I absolutely hate myself for doing. It's my brother's shirt and you know, it's AC going in here and I just got out of bed and I threw the first thing I saw on. I really want to make this review and get it out there for you guys. So give me crap if you want, I really don't care. Dinner for Schmucks. I was really looking forward to this movie. I can't say the same thing. When I first saw the first trailer for it, I thought it looked really stupid, but still had a lot of comedic geniuses behind it. You know, Steve Carell, Paul Rudd, Zach Galifianakis, who I didn't really like in The Hangover, but I'm starting to like a little bit more. I was really looking forward to this movie because it looked like a lighthearted comedy, which is very rare these days to actually be pulled off well. Storyline, Paul Rudd meets Steve Carell and he has to bring him to this dinner if he wants to get a promotion, and basically, you know, mishaps unfold before the dinner, the night before dinner, which was really interesting to me that all this was taking place in a night. Usually with like a mishap movie like Meet the Parents takes place in like an entire week or weekend, and it was nice to see a little refreshing one night unfold before this chaotic dinner. Let me talk about the cast of this movie. Steve Carell, I used to love the guy. It was the 40-year-old virgin that really launched him to stardom, and I really did like him in that. Then he went to The Office, and don't give me any shit, I don't like The Office. I'm just saying it's not my thing. Steve Carell, his awkwardness can only go so far with me, or anyone's awkwardness really can. That awkwardness works in a full feature film at its best, and if it's dragged on to a television show, I just think it grows weary on my patience. But anyways, I was really looking forward to this one because he was returning to his Brick character in Anchorman, the psychotic, you know, doesn't know he's retarded role. Paul Rudd is also one of my favorites these days in comedy. He's the only human character in all these comedies who really points out the stupid things that the other characters are doing. In this movie, he does that, but to me, it doesn't feel like he's on his A game. It felt like he was just there. Maybe it was because Steve Carell was really overshadowing his performance. Zach Galifianakis, like I said, I didn't really like The Hangover all that much. He's grown on me a little bit. I kind of liked his little role in Up in the Air, and you know, I've seen some more of his stand-up, and he is a pretty funny guy. And in this movie, he does a hilarious job. Him and Steve Carell together is just freaking funny. I just love their little chemistry together, the anger, the hate. This is a remake of a 1998 French film. And you know my thoughts on remakes, I think they're complete crap, but you know, a French film, a foreign film, I don't really care if it's a remake. It was funny and I enjoyed it. A lot of the comedy is hilarious leading up to the dinner. I was gonna think, is the dinner just gonna run out of gas and this movie just gonna be complete crap in the end and basically just rehash old jokes that we saw in the first half of the movie? No, it doesn't. When it gets to the dinner, hilarity is just crazy. If you don't like the first half of this movie, the dinner I think will make up with comedy, and if you don't like that comedy, then just don't see this movie. The movie, like I predicted, is very lighthearted. I really did enjoy it. It didn't really have anything hateful. It had dramatic moments. I really can't think of any problems with this movie, even nitpicking at it. Fury of the Film Fan said that the writing in this movie was absolutely terrible and it took the actors' great skills to enhance it. I thought the acting and the writing was even on scale. Really, no problems with the story or writing on that. None of the jokes really fell flat with me. This is the first movie in a while that I was with a big audience that kept laughing throughout. I can't believe that the audience was this big. And speaking of big things, this movie was really long on the timeline. This movie was like 2.5 hours long, I think. I got there at 7:35, which was the movie when it started. And then it ended at like 10. I was like, holy shit, this is a long comedy. But still, it was worth it because I was engaged the entire time. I wish Jeff Derman had a little... Jeff Derman. Is that his name? I don't know. The ventriloquist. I wish he had a little bit more in this film. He's a funny guy. I really like his stuff. And he doesn't have too much to say at the dinner besides what you see in the trailer. So I'm going to give this movie a 4.5 out of 5. Definitely... I would say that Get Him to the Greek had a lot more, like, really laugh my fucking ass off moments. I guess it's even a scale for me right now. I guess I'll decide when the year comes to an end which one I like better. I don't know. I just think this movie had a lot more consistent laughs than Get Him to the Greek had. Hot Tub Time Machine obviously comes in third because that movie was still hilarious, but it had a lot of hate behind it. You know, the hate kind of got in the way of the funnies. Besides that, I think you should go out and see this movie. It's definitely for everyone of all ages. You know, it's lighthearted, so it doesn't have any swears. I thought this movie was going to be rated R, but it was PG-13 when I got to the theater. I really got to enjoy it. I'm sorry for this late review, and I'm sorry for all those who don't like the way I talk. Alright, I'll see you later, guys.